GTA 6 is going to be like no other previous Grand Theft Auto to date. Today's video we're going to be going over how far Rockstar Games is going to push the Rage engine, especially with GTA 6's technology, also the NPC AI system, and Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar Games' parent company, filing a patent that actually details new stuff in relation to GTA 6's NPC interactions. But before we get straight into this video today, if you're new here, please do consider subscribing, as 89.6% of my viewers are currently not subscribed to the channel. You don't want to miss any of the latest and upcoming GTA 6 content, so please do make sure to hit that subscribe button. So we all know by now, 2 months later, that Trailer 1 did showcase a little bit of snippets here and there of how far Rockstar Games is willing to push the Rage engine, but not only that, but also the NPCs and how smart they are going to be within Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, in previous Grand Theft Autos, a lot of NPCs just had set determined paths from point A to point B, but it seems based off this new pattern that has been filed, but not only that, also what was showcased within Trailer 1, that NPCs are going to be way more smarter, but not only that, also the AI and animation technology which allows each individual NPC to have their own life, but not only that, also make real-time decisions based on the environment and other NPCs around them. In Red Dead Redemption 2, if you guys did play that, you would know that in a Valentine, for example, there were particular NPCs that would start their day job perhaps working on a particular building or something like that, and you could actually follow them all the way throughout their day. However, it seems that now Rockstar Games are willing to push the boundaries once again in terms of the advancements with the NPCs and potentially the AI system integrated within GTA 6. A few examples that were shown within Trailer 1 actually includes one particular instance on the beach. You can actually see someone throwing a can or what it seems to be a bottle on the beach, which is something that's actually very, very difficult to implement. In previous GTAs, we never saw this level of detail or interactability of NPCs passing a bottle to another person, for example. That's something we never ever seen even in GTA 5. You guys will know that in GTA 5, you just see a bunch of people just sitting down on the beach, not really doing much at all, or either just walking alongside the beach, running, or whatever it may be. But it seems that Rockstar are pushing the boundaries, and the advancements in technology is definitely showcased here. Other examples from the trailer showcases a guy bending down, spray tanning a woman. You can also even see how detailed the reflections are, glistening off her back of her legs and her butt. So that just goes to show you how detailed Rockstar Games are willing to push the technology. And one last example actually showcases an NPC recording a video for another NPC, which seems to be a woman actually twerking on the beach. So that seems to be Rockstar Games' humor once again at the forefront. And not only that as well, in terms of the technology being able to be implemented within GTA 6 is going to be absolutely wild. It's clear to see that even in 2023, 2024, that even though GTA 6 is not even out yet, that in Trailer 1, Rockstar Games have showcased little bits and pieces here and there of how the advancements within NPCs and how they are going to interact with each other. And this is going to be built upon once the game is released next year. We're going to be seeing vast advancements even from the first trailer to when the game is actually launched. Another thing I actually wanted to get into today is Rockstar Games' parent company filing a new patent which actually describes new details surrounding NPCs and how they interact with the environment. And just a quick disclaimer, this Take-Two patent doesn't actually list it as GTA 6, but it is only the only title under Take-Two's umbrella that would actually apply to an open world environment, including something like a GTA. Now, I'll make sure to leave this patent document linked in the description below. Now, within previous GTA iterations, like I was saying earlier, a lot of NPCs just had a set determined path from point A to point B, but it now seems that from in between point A and point B, there's going to be particular instances and moments that can dictate an NPC's path, which can actually alter as a result. So within this patent, it says it applies to both cars, boats, aircrafts, and other vehicles as well. So it'll be interesting to see how this actually affects not only land-based vehicles, but also whilst you're in the air as well. For example, let's say you're flying a jet in the air and you have an oncoming aircraft coming towards you. Perhaps the extreme weather in this case, which was mentioned within this patent, perhaps maybe may impact the flight path of the oncoming aircraft, and therefore as a result will dictate what will occur as a result of that. Of course, once we get our hands on the game next year, we'll get a better understanding of how this will be implemented. I think it is particularly interesting though, anyways, going over the document and actually dissecting these pieces of information. If you want to read the full thing, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below. Now, adding on to this, there was an article that came out by Rockstar Mag late last year, and it was pretty much highlighting the improvements brought by the new version of the Rage engine. If you guys are unfamiliar with that term Rage, it is the Rockstar Advanced Proprietary Game Engine. And essentially they went over a few topics highlighting what will be brought by this new Rage engine, including the physics of water, also vehicle physics, the light, meteorology within the game, including the weather, and all of that. There was one aspect that in relation to what we're discussing within this video that I thought was particularly interesting, and that is actually in relation to how the weather will affect your driving. In previous GTAs, the weather didn't necessarily affect how you actually handle your vehicle. Other than when it's raining and the roads are pretty slippery, it does affect your tires and a little bit of your handling as well, but other than that, it's the attention to detail in GTA 5 specifically and 4 is not necessarily there. The technology back in 2011-12 when they were developing GTA 5, and even earlier to that in 2006-7 when they were developing GTA 4, wasn't there. But now with GTA 6, it seems that it will be. And essentially they wrote this little paragraph saying that installing a spoiler on your vehicle, for example, may prove useful for your handling during gusty storms. The balance between realism and arcade will be managed in such a way as to maintain a driving experience similar to that of GTA 5. So as you can see right there with that first point, installing a spoiler on your vehicle may prove useful during gusty storms. That is something that we've never seen in previous GTAs at all. It seems that Rockstar are going to go above and beyond in terms of the attention to detail, just like they did with RDR2 in terms of when you're in the cold weather and the horse balls actually shrink. If you guys are unaware of that, it is actually a fact, which is actually insane. But of course, stating the obvious, we're definitely in for something special come next year. But in terms of the vehicle physics and how you are going to be handling your vehicle during these gusty storms or potentially hurricanes, all these different types of real weather systems that will impact the game's environment and gameplay will have a direct result on how you are playing the game through its story, or even just free roaming the world of Vice City and the state of Leonida. But I guess the key takeaway in terms of summarizing all this information is that it seems that NPCs won't have a distinguished set point from A to B. There will be something in between that may affect how the NPCs interact with the world and the player itself. So that's going to be something that's going to be interesting. Also, the attention to detail that we saw within trailer 1 in terms of the NPCs and how they interact with each other, that's going to be something that's going to be much more advanced, and potentially artificial intelligence being within GTA 6 is definitely something for another topic for another day. And also, in conclusion, as well as a result of all of this, the next iteration of the Rockstar Advanced Game Engine and what we will see with Rage 9 in terms of the new advancements in technology from Rockstar Games, it's definitely going to be something that's going to be so special, and we can't wait to witness it in terms of when that gameplay trailer does get showcased. But other than that, guys, make sure to subscribe to Project Vice, like, and of course turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any upcoming GTA 6 content. But other than that, guys, stay safe, have a great day, and I am out.